What's popping, guys? Welcome to Football Overseas and welcome to the Bundesliga Game Week 17 predictions video, in which I'll be predicting games for that round of fixtures. Before I begin, you already know what to do. Subscribe and press the alarm bells for future content notifications. Like and comment your way down below in the comment description, not this comment section. And give me your predictions while you're at it. Go check Football Overseas socials, and inshallah, you are well and satisfied wherever you may be. Now, this week, there's not just one, there's two games. One already happened in the weekend, now midweek. Uh, and I say we begin so I don't make this video last too long. Now, Holstein Kiel versus Borussia Dortmund is the first game that's happening tonight. Um, Now, I will say, even though Kiel are 17th, Borussia Dortmund are away and they also lost, but they lost to a Bayer Leverkusen in the worst way possible. Their defense is shaky, man. Oh my God. Well, listen, I would not be shocked if there was a banana skin in this game. But you know what? Uh, I will say this. I'm going to say that Borussia Dortmund will somehow win this game, but I won't be shocked if Holstein Kiel somehow find a goal. So what I'm going to say is Borussia Dortmund will win 3-1. That's my prediction. Um, it's one of them ones. Now we move on to Wolfsburg versus Borussia Monchengladbach. Now they're both tied on the same points. One is on 10th, the other is on 11th. Wolfsburg have the momentum in their favor, though, because they actually won their last game against Hoffenheim, which was 1-0 away. Whereas Borussia Mönchengladbach, they lost 1-0 to us. Now, I'm not going to lie. Borussia Mönchengladbach, I will tell you this. They actually didn't play that bad despite losing to us. The only problem was, obviously, when you play against Bayern Munich and we didn't play good, right? When we don't play good, usually the pace is required to catch us on the break, right? And then killers to finish off opportunities. Maybe what's his name? Kahin, if I said it correctly. I don't even know how to say that dude's name properly. He would usually be able to be the guy to score. The problem is there's no pace in the break. Like even player, I mean, that guy, I don't know. He messed up a couple of times as well on the counters. So yeah, it's one of them ones in which if there was more pace and more killer instinct in the breaks, they could have killed us easy. So you know what? With this Wolfsburg against Gladbach game, I do feel like it's gonna be a draw. I'm gonna go 1-1 on this one. Frankfurt versus Freiburg. Um, now Frankfurt are third. Freiburg are sixth. They both got wins. Now Frankfurt, they got a win against who? They got a win against Pauli. And Marmoush did play. I believe he scored the goal as well, didn't he? I believe he scored. I think he did, because I remember I saw somewhere that he scored. But yeah, um, I don't know if he's gonna play in this game. Be intriguing to see. Um, but yeah. Put it this way, I still expect Frankfurt to get the W, especially them being at home. I'm going to say they win 2-0. Um, anyway, we move on. Bayer Leverkusen against Mainz next, second versus fifth. Now we know I already mentioned it. Leverkusen beat Borussia Dortmund away. Mainz fifth. I mean, they got a victory against Bochum 2-0 at home. Yeah, listen, it's one of them ones. I do expect Leverkusen to continue building up their momentum. But I do think Mainz will give them a go, man. Mainz are a pretty good team, and they even beat us at their ground again. So I will say I'll say 2-1. 2-1 to Leverkusen. I think Mainz won't make it that easy for them, but Leverkusen will find a way. Um, Bochum versus say Pauli. Now, obviously, say Pauli, I think I did mention that they lost to Frankfurt. Yep. And Bochum, 18th, they also lost. Who did they lose to? They lost to Mainz. They lost to Mainz 2-0. So, yeah, listen, I mean, Bochum and say Pauli, I feel like it's gonna be a 1-1 draw as well here. I I don't see where the goals are really coming from for both sides, so I'll just say one. Like I don't see where many goals are coming from, but I can see where certain mistakes are coming from. So yeah, 1-1. Union Berlin, they play Augsburg. Now, Union Berlin have been in an awful run. Same with Augsburg. Um, and listen, man, they're both tied on 16 points. But Union Berlin's ahead. I think they're ahead probably on GD or something. Which I'm looking at SofaScore now. I'm not looking at if there's GD or anything. So, yeah, listen, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that somebody's gonna win this game. I'll give Union Berlin the win. I think I'll give Union Berlin the win somehow. They'll win 1-0. Um, Werder Bremen against Heidenheim. Now Heidenheim did get a win finally, and they got it against Union Berlin 2-0. Kratzek even scored. My guy Kratzek, my G. But he also, well, he didn't also. I thought it was him. Yeah, he actually scored as well. Well, listen, man. Long may that continue. Having good performances because he's a loanee from Bayern. But listen, I do think Werder Bremen will still somehow get the win, even though they did lose to Leipzig. They lost 4-2. So yeah, I listen. I'm just gonna go with 2-1 Werder Bremen. FC Bayern Munchen, we play on Wednesday night, tomorrow night, meaning. We play against Hoffenheim. Now, we did get a win against Gladbach, but we were pathetic, man. I'm not even going to lie. On the other hand, Hoffenheim, they played against who again? They played against Wolfsburg, and they lost 1-0. Just because it's at home, I have a feeling that our players will somehow find a way to respond and get a better result. And just because of that, I have a feeling even if we don't play at our best, we're gonna win. Like it's gonna be one of them ones. I'll just say we win 2-0, 2-0 victory for us. But I wouldn't be shocked if we somehow don't get a result. But knowing how we play and how we find a way to win in games like this, yeah, I'll just go 2-0. Plus, who really is a danger man at Hoffenheim other than I know they have Tom Bischoff who we were looking at, but is he really that danger man? I'm not really on about that. I'm talking about like for example, their last game. Who did they play in their lineup? They played Tom Bischoff. Okay, they have Kramaric. Kramaric a danger, but he's not quick on the counter attack, so that's one that we can get rid of. Yeah, man, they don't really have much danger, man. I will tell you guys though, Oliver Baumann is gonna be a pain in the backside for Bayern's attack when it comes to the amount of chances we have on them. So, hey, the finishing boots must be sorted, guys. But will that be happen? I doubt it. Anyway, Stuttgart versus Leipzig, the final game. Sebastian Hoeneß's men versus Marco Rose's men. Fourth, Leipzig, which they got a win against Werder Bremen, 4-2. Against Stuttgart, who in their seventh, they got their victory against Augsburg away 1-0. I do expect this game to be one of those in which Leipzig lose again because Leipzig have not been at their best. I'm going to say Stuttgart somehow win 3-1. Yes, I think it's going to be a 3-1 victory for Stuttgart. But, guys, I want you to let me know what's your thoughts on all these predictions down below. And I'm going to end it here. Slap the likes as well. Subscribe and press the alarm bells if you haven't done so. Go check Football Overseas content, socials, and hopefully you guys are well. Take care of yourself. Be happy and satisfied wherever you may be. I'm going to bounce now. See you later.